BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? I so yeah. So apparently there are a couple of people that work at the BBC. For everybody that don't know, I think that's like the British Broadcasting Channel or something like that. I'm not 100% sure what it stands for, but that might just be it. In any regard, there are a couple of people who had to resign from the BBC. The BBC is a basically like the NBC or the ABC, but every time I hear about these guys, they only covering newses and stuff like that. So apparently, the BBC's director general Tim Davie and head of news Deborah Turnez have resigned after criticism that a panorama documentary misled viewers by editing a speech by Donald Trump. Now, before I get entirely into this story, I just want to preference everything that I'm going to talk about by saying this. If Trump doesn't win this time around, if he doesn't win this time, if Kamala or Biden or any other Democrat would have won this time, imagine all of the lies we would not know about. Just imagine. I mean, a lot of us regular citizens who just been paying attention, we seen and don't have a mental health problem. We seen this stuff happening in real time, so we can acknowledge they were lies. But there are a lot of Americans, like I didn't know there were so many, that have mental health problems or are just liars. I feel so much better now that there's so many individuals that I just don't get along with, because I understand now why I don't get along with you. A lot of y'all got mental health problems and or are just liars. So apparently the reason why he got fired was there was a doctored video that had been put out that had basically there was a different, they hired someone or someone brought some video to them, a documentary. They did not do the documentary. BBC did not do the documentary themselves. Another agency or another organization actually created the documentary. The problem is the documentary lied. And the documentary lied about something that we all were able to actually see. And that is the January 6th situation. When Trump, see, this is the thing that one of the main reasons why Trump is just so angry at the media. And if I were him, I would be more angry than he is. So he's doing a great job. So on January 6th, the thing that has been being reported by all of these news agencies where they said that Trump told people to go down there and make a fuss or whatever. No, that's not what happened. Trump actually had said that he wanted people to go down there and be civil. That's actually what he said. He said, we don't want no violence. We don't want no problems. We don't want no issues. He actually told people that were going there to, protest civilly, to not create any unrest. That's actually what he said. But when the BBC reposted the documentary or replayed or played the documentary that was given to them, it kind of omitted that whole part, and it made it look like the same way that ABC and some of these news networks over here have been making Trump look. I don't know if I should say ABC. What's the news network he really hates? So put that down. CNN, I guess. So these news agencies out here, they've been cutting, pasting, and chopping up the things that Trump say in order to make Trump look like he's saying things that he's not. Well, they tried that at the BBC. It didn't work out. Those people have been removed. And just so we could be clear, there are a lot of people that have been removed from media here in America. And some of them have said that they resigned. I don't believe any of these people resigned. I believe that these people were given the opportunity to resign or be fired, and they chose to resign. So you can look at a lot of the TV media personalities that now we don't see anymore. Jimmy Kimmel was also about to get axed. They're getting rid of these people. Real quick, I'm going to explain something, and this is why it's a little bit harder to go about this in America than it might be over at the BBC, over in Europe, I guess. But Obama had changed the law. And I mean, you don't change a law like this unless you have dastardly deeds planned. But Obama had changed it so that you can put propaganda and preference it to the American people like it was the real news. Obama made it so that the news can lie. I'm going to say that again because there's so many of y'all. I was talking to somebody recently, and you could always tell when a person isn't spiritual because as soon as you start talking about God, they don't get it. Like you'll say something like, about God, or you say something about the Bible, and they'll be so busy stuck in their earthly mind that they can't even fathom that you're not talking. You're talking about something else. Anyway, so I was busy talking about Jesus, and she thought I was talking about Trump because she a Trump hater. And so she started talking about Obama, and it absolutely blew my mind that I can be talking about Jesus and you're talking about taking Obama over Jesus. Now, just so we could be clear, I think it just had to deal with the fact that she has TDS and not with the fact that she actually is taking Obama over Jesus. But I'm going to be clear, nowadays she was a black woman, so she might be taking Obama over Jesus. I don't know. In any regard, over here in America, they can still lie. Trump needs to look into that. He needs to switch that around. Once Trump fixes that right there, you're really going to see the news agencies acting differently. In any regard. So these two people were fired from the BBC. I think that is incredible. I think that we need more of that over here in America. Please take The View off of television. I don't want them to have to read any more notes after they done lied. I want them off of television. I don't even think they got an audience there no more. I think they just got a laugh track and a clap track. That's it. I think they just sitting in front of a damn green screen. Even though so when they turn the camera around, they can make it look like there's an audience there when in reality there's no audience. So for anybody that's like, why would they have a green screen on that side of the screens? That's why you will have a green screen over there. All right, copy. So that's what I think they're doing. I think there's a green screen over there. So at any time when they decide to fake turn the camera around, you could pretend like there's people in the audience. Because I honestly, these women say things that are untrue so often. It's mind-boggling. In any regard, they the favorite station for liberals, I promise you. In any regard, these people are fired because they lied on Trump. We want to see more of that. We want more people held to the standard. And it's not just about lying on Trump. They wanted to deceive people. Imagine having so much power and being so corrupt and having so much power in your corruption that you're in America and you can still get people in other countries to do false news. That could be one point, but I think that this is what's actually happened. There are people who are not American that want to control the things that's happening here in America. Those people have the liberals completely hypnotized. Those guys is under hypnosis. There's liberals that are going to pass away and never know God. And the reason why I say that is because almost every agenda the Democrats push, it goes against God. Just to be honest with you, like almost every single one of their agendas goes against things that the Bible say. At this point, I think they're looking at the Bible on purpose and picking things out that God hates. That's what I think. I mean, I'm not even capping. The people who are in control of everything. I'm not talking about the regular liberal out here in the street that's running around with purple hair. I'm talking about the people who are actually financing this whole situation, everything that's happening. They're the engine behind all of this crap. Yeah, I think they're just looking into the Bible and they're finding things that God hates. and trying to figure out how can we get these people to go against God even more. Because that's the only way to describe the agendas that the liberals are worshiping. With that said, put it in the comments. I want to know what you feel. And if there are any people in the media, in American media, that you feel need to be removed and you made it this far in the video, please put their name down below. Like, comments, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Boomers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. That's all I got on this one. I'm out.